Hey, stick people, Chrissy Svet here. I'm both a writer and a big reader, so I'd like to change the perception that some of you may have about reading not being fun. When approached with the right attitude, anything can be fun. Take this book, for example, Confessions of an Heiress by Paris Hilton. My reaction when I first heard about it was, yeah, not gonna be reading that. But years later, I'm thinking, you know what? Why not that? I'm creative. I've got to be able to make this experience interesting, which is why I've chosen to do this reading at the beach for an audience of shorebirds. I've decided to approach this material as sort of a self-help seminar for the birds. I've bribed my audience with cracker crumbs to get them to show up, but whether or not they decide to stay will depend on how relevant Paris Hilton's advice is to the waterfowl of Hermosa Beach. Now, without further ado, I bring you Miss Hilton's instructions on how to be an heiress. Number 1, be born into the right family. That's so true. Choose your chromosomes wisely. This may seem like ludicrous advice, but actually it isn't. If an heiress is in control of everything, why shouldn't she be in control of who she's born to? Duh. You know how everyone always says there are no accidents? Well, I believe you choose who you're born to. And if you do have the misfortune of being born into the wrong family, remember, no one has to know. Airing family laundry is definitely a big no-no for an heiress, but you can always reinvent yourself and your lineage if you have to. Half of Park Avenue and Bel Air have. Lineage can be a state of mind. Number 2, have a great name. If you're going to be an heiress, you can't have a normal name unless you're British. All British people have plain names, and that works pretty well over there. But in America, you've got to have a name that stands out. I love my name. Paris is my favorite city, and Paris without the P is heiress, isn't it? In 6th grade, people would make fun of me and call me France or London, and well, I'm going to name my own daughter Paris. An heiress needs to have a glamorous or a really cute name. My sister Nikki's name is cute. An heiress's dog also needs to have a cute name. My teacup Chihuahua is named Tinkerbell, so she acts like a Tinkerbell. If you have a cute name, you will act cute. If you have a glam name, you will act glam. It's that simple. Future moms should make a note of that. So what does that make Snooky, I wonder? Hey, ladies. Number 3, have absolutely flawless skin, but don't fret over it. Pile makeup on and never ever have a breakout. Perfect skin is a birthright, and it means you can never really take a bad photograph. No amount of junk food or Coca-Cola can change your skin, and if God forbid it does, have a great makeup artist standing by. It can't hurt. Do your best, guys. What can I tell you? Number 4, eat only fast food or at the most fabulous food. Greasy chips or perfect crab cakes, cotton candy or caviar, fast food or foie gras. That's not good. No, don't eat the foie gras. No. So I guess for you guys, that means you should choose the Coleman ice chest or the styrofoam, but don't go for the igloo because that's middle ground, and you know, heiresses just don't do middle. You have to go to an extreme. I would recommend the higher end Coleman because obviously that says class. Okay, number 5, develop a way of entering a room that looks royal and regal but not snobby.
Don't bite, that's rude.
Learn how to pose in an onslaught of flashing lights without blinking. Note to celebrities, you can always improve. I wonder how many celebrities are actually reading this book, but all right. Always know your best angle for your body and your face and work it. Study your own pictures and you'll figure it out. So, well, you guys are naturals. I mean, grace in motion, perfect. Look at that posture right there. I mean, you don't get any better than, statues, just beautiful statues. All right, number 6, never ever wake up before 10, never ever go to bed before 3. Normal hours are for normal people. You never want to be normal. Anyone can be normal. How boring? I'm yawning. Number 7, always tell everyone what they want to hear. Then do what you want. That way no one ever gets mad at you. If anyone confronts you, smile sweetly and act coyly, particularly with guys and bosses. Try not to have bosses if you can avoid them, or have your manager deal with them. I guess she's assuming that the people you're hanging out with are either drunk or their IQ is smaller than their shoe size. Don't know how anyone else would care for that, but okay. Let's see, number 8. Never have only one cell phone when you can have many. Lose one all the time. That way, if you haven't called someone back, you can blame it on the lost phone. Sounds like a very expensive hobby, but okay. It's very important to get a new model the minute it comes out. Nokias, Ericssons, Motorola's, those are the coolest. Always have at least 2 numbers, a friend line and a business line. If I feel like avoiding a call, I answer my phone in a phony British accent and say, "Hello, Paris Hilton's line," or something like that. I do that if I'm expecting a call from a guy I've changed my mind about and I don't want to have dinner with him anymore. Every woman has the right to change her mind from time to time. Therefore, heiresses have more of a right. Well, I'm wondering why you would have to worry about that at all if you're supposed to be able to do what you want, but I'm sure she has her reasoning. Okay, number 9, never wear the same thing twice. This is particularly important if you're going to be photographed a lot, which I am. If you double up, people will think you have only one outfit, and that's annoying and so untrue. So I guess that means instead of wearing the beer cartilage or anything from the most recent oil spill, you should really be branching out and keeping up with the latest in fashion garbage or whatever happens to wash up on the shore. I'm sure you guys have a good idea of what your selection choices are. Okay, number 10, don't wear a dress that's in all the magazines. That's for girls with no imagination who just buy what magazines tell them to buy. Look for the cool, unusual dress that no one else has the nerve to wear. Dare to be different. Dare to wear colors and prints. All the boring New York socialite girls wear black. Do you ever see a girl in a magazine wearing black? I don't think so. Don't run out and buy the bag of the moment or the dress of the moment. I like expensive things, but I like cheap things too. I like anything that's cute and makes me happy. I haven't met too many clothes I didn't like, except black clothes. So Betsy, I guess that would mean you should probably invest in some fishnets, maybe a diamond choker to make you really stand out on the red carpet. I think texture would really, really enhance your cheekbones. It's definitely a good look for you. Okay, number 11, if you're happy, wear pink. If you're depressed, wear black. Black is for people who don't want to have fun with clothes and who are always hiding. In other words, depressed. No one with a truly great body wears black, trust me. And if you really want to stand out and be confident, wear white. I never knew this girl was so deep. She's so insightful. Number 12, make plans, and more plans. Invite everyone you know to come along. If there aren't enough hours in the day, don't worry, there will be. You live at a different time zone, heiress time. Well, everyone, on that note, I say come on over, we're making it rain. Join the party. Woohoo! Party on down. That's right. Woo! Crackers for everyone. One more shot. Woo! Okay. Now, number 13, lucky 13, act ditzy. Lose things. It throws people off and makes them think you're really adorable and less together than you really are. I don't know who this girl is spending time with. Okay. Number 14, if all else fails, act bored. Not boring. There's a huge difference. 15. Public displays of affection are okay in limited amounts, but only with your serious boyfriend, because that's exactly what someone with a famous family name is not supposed to do. It makes other boys think that you're dangerous, so they will all want you too. Guys like women they're a little afraid of. No, make that a lot afraid of. So I guess for you guys, when you're having your mating rituals, you got to do that in private, but then the females should either try to bite the males or flap your wings menacingly at them, to just like really intimidate them, because that will just like heighten the experience and make you appear all that more hot. Yeah, I guess you're gonna have to work that out for yourselves as well. Okay, number 16. Always have a very big bodyguard. It intimidates guys. If a guy does have the nerve to approach you when your bodyguard is around, you know he's got to be pretty fearless. So I guess you guys should start making friends with cranes and pelicans right now, so you really have your support system in place before you go out. Nothing worse than going to a club all alone. You really need to have the entourage. Okay, 17, always have a tan. It looks like you've been in an exotic, i.e. expensive place. It can never look fake, even if it is. Get the spray on tan so it doesn't get all over your clothes. You guys got feathers. I don't know what you're going to do with that. Okay, number 18, change your hairstyle all the time. Everyone expects you to have the same hairstyle in every photo, and only dull people do that. Tell everyone you're wearing hair extensions, even if you aren't, because they don't expect you to tell them. I really don't see you guys with hair extensions. I mean, there's a whole flight issue and just, you know, weight versus gravity. Physics just does, it's not on your side. Okay, number 19, never drink diet soda. It shows you have no nerve. Only drink real colas, caffeine-packed energy drinks, or vitamin water. Hate champagne because that's what everyone expects you to love. Energy drinks are the best party drinks because you never get tired, you never have a hangover, and you can make fun of all the loaded people who think they're really clever but are really acting stupid. So I guess for you guys, you need to choose your discarded soda cans wisely. Go for only the highly caffeinated things. Stick with the energy drinks. I don't know if that's, you know, really popular fare on the beach, but, you know, I would definitely go for a Coke or a Pepsi over maybe a 7-Up. But again, you know, just do the best with what you got. Number 20, fear nothing except insects and sweaty guys who insist on kissing you when they come up to say hello. There's nothing worse than a sweaty guy who kisses you on both cheeks. Once is bad enough, but if you have to go through it twice, it really is 2 times too much. My advice is if anyone comes up and tries to kiss you, I say run. Nothing good's gonna come from that. Okay, 21, never be predictable. Always surprise people, that way they will never get tired of you. Yeah, okay. 22, if the media plays with you, well, play with them. I went on Saturday Night Live soon after my name was in the headlines every day for something I wasn't too proud of and which had really upset my family. On Weekend Update with Jimmy Fallon, the script had him asking me, is it hard to get a room in the Paris Hilton? Is it roomy? And he wanted to cut it, but I wouldn't let him. No way, that was the funniest line. And I got the upper hand with the media the moment he said it on national TV. That's when it all clicked and things started to change. People knew I could laugh at myself, and the one bad incident was not going to make me lock myself up in my room. Okay. Number 23, last but not least, make fun of yourself. Never take yourself or rules too seriously. Okay, I think that's enough of that. So, ladies, was Confessions of an Heiress all you hoped it would be?